Hey friends, Steve Kim here. So excited. Steve Kim Show episode number 248. The much anticipated August stats are in, and as usual, I got your numbers and your stats as they pertain to the Toronto and GTA markets. So let's get right into the numbers. So back in July 2023 in Toronto, we had just over 1,800 sales against just over 6,000 active listings. Fast forward into August, we see the number of sales stay relatively the same at trading just over 1,800 and active listings just over 5,900. In New York region, we had 919 sales against just over 2,700 active listings. Fast forward into August, we have now 920 sales against just over 2,700 active listings. So not too much wiggle room when it comes to sales and active listings from July to August. Now months of inventory, this is a supply and demand. And again, this number is across all housing types, detached, semi-detached, townhomes, condos, etc. So for the month of July 2023, across all housing types in Toronto, we were hovering around 2.4 months of inventory. Fast forward into August, we see that number jump to now over 3.1 months of inventory. And we know a balanced market really hovers around kind of that 4 to 5, closer to 5 months of inventory. In New York region, what happened? Back in July 2023, across all housing types, we had 2 months of inventory. Fast forward into August, we now have months of inventory hovering at 3 months of inventory on average across all housing types in New York region. Now, average sales price month over month. An average property in Toronto, July 2023, again, encompassing all housing types, was trading about $1,066,000. Fast forward into August, that number dropped slightly, now trading around $1,005,000. In New York region, what happened? An average property in New York region back in July 2023 was trading around $1.356 million. Fast forward into August is now trading around $1.34 million. Now the number to really pay attention to is the year over year price change. So where were home prices back of August 2022 on average in Toronto? Property August 2022 was trading on $1.033 million. Like I shared with you now, August 2023 is trading on $1,005,000. That equates to about 2.7% drop year over year for an average property. Now, in New York region, what happened? Pay attention to this number. An average property in New York region back of August 2022 was trading on $1.266 million. Like I shared with you now, is now trading $1.34 million, which means a year-over-year price change of around 5.8% for an average property in New York region. Now, the Greater Toronto Area REALTORS reported just over 5,200 sales in August 2023. This is down about 5.2% compared to August 2022. And new listings were up around 16.2% year-over-year, providing some relief on the supply front. But year-to-date listings are still down substantially compared to the same period last year. Some things to note is, as we got into more balanced market conditions in the summer compared to a tighter spring market, this resulted in selling prices hovering at last year's levels and dipping slightly compared to July. As interest rates continue to increase in May, and after a pause in the winter and early spring, many buyers have had to adjust their offers in order to qualify for higher monthly payments. And not all sellers have chosen to take lower than expected selling prices, resulting in fewer sales. Anyways, I hope you found these numbers and this information useful. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me over a DM or an email. As always, be kind, everyone. Take care.